He tried running me over with a bike, putting me in the path of a train, and sticking a knife into my chest. But he had one way left to try to kill me. He tried running me over with a bike, putting me in the path of a train, and sticking a knife into my chest. But he had one way left to try to kill me.
I'm walking in the sun, and I have no
Great! This is great! This is great! This is fantastic!
Yeah.
Feel.
Frightened? Scared?
Come on. Be afraid of death because it doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen.
Right. Now, what would you like to do? Would you like to be alone, meditate, and pray? Would you like to call your mother?
I like to run away, quite frankly.
You can't be afraid of death because it doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen.
Right. Now, what would you like to do? Would you like to be alone, meditate, and pray? Would you like to call your mother?
I like to run away, quite frankly.
You can't do that. You make it okay?
I got it.
How you feeling? Good. Get your car. Look how you did.
Try to make sense. You said almost.
You're going to get to go home and eat a Mexican pizza. Think of that.
Please try to make sense. You hit me with the car repeatedly. You went after other people, but mostly you went after me. I don't know what point you were trying to prove to me.
Because I was trying to prove to you that you don't have nothing to fear. You don't have anything to fear. You know I'm not going to hurt you or kill you.
I pray to God every morning you're not going to hurt me and kill me.
You want to take any of this home for
I don't
car
need this
parts?
crap. You can have it all. You can have it all. I'm going to go home.
Okay. I'm proud of you, Adam. 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 Adam, how you getting home? You don't drive.
Fears actually double. That means twice as many. So that's got to be worth something, right?
Another time, there was a famous master called Suibi, and he was asked, what is the secret teaching of Buddhism? And he was asked this in the lecture hall, you know, where other monks were studying. And he said, wait till there's no one around and I'll tell you. So later in the day, the monk accosted him and said, there's nobody around now. What is the secret teaching of Buddhism? So he went into the garden with this monk, and he pointed at the bamboo. And the monk said, I don't understand. He said, what a tall one that is, what a short one that is. And this awakened the monk.
You're not your job. Not how much money you have in the bank. Not the car you drive. Not the contents of your wallet. You're not your fucking khakis. You're the all singing, all dancing crap of the world.
There was once a woodcutter working in a clearing in a forest when he saw a strange animal peeking at him from behind a bush. And thinking to have this animal for dinner, he rushed at it with his axe. And the animal laughed from the opposite side of the clearing. Because this animal had the power to read thoughts, and therefore wherever the woodsman intended to go, the animal read his thought first. And so the animal began to talk and mocked him and said, you think you're going to do, I'm going to be this place next, because the woodsman naturally thought, when I see him next, instead of going to where he is, I'll go to the opposite side of the clearing. And so this went on until the woodsman got absolutely furious. And he returned to chopping the wood. And the animal laughed and said, so you've given up. And just at that moment, as he whanged the axe against the tree, the head flew off and struck the animal dead. That's the way you have to attain Zen. That's the way you have to attain Zen. That's the way you have to attain Zen.
So Philip K. Dick had this theory that time was an illusion and that we were all actually in 50 AD. And the reason he had written this book was that he had somehow momentarily punctured through this illusion, this veil of time. And what he had seen there was what was going on in the book of Acts. And he was really into Gnosticism and this idea that this demiurge or demon had created this illusion of time to make us forget. And this idea that this demiurge or demon had created this illusion of time to make us and this idea that this demiurge or demon had created this illusion of time to make us forget, you know, that Christ was about to return and the kingdom of God was about to die, and that we're all in 50 AD, and there's someone trying to make us forget, that God is imminent, and that's what time is. That's what all of history is. It's just kind of this continuous, daydream, distraction. Time is actually just this constant saying no to God's invitation. I mean, that's what time is. I mean, and it's no more 50 AD than it's 2001. There's just this one instant, and that's what we're always in. And then she tells me that actually this is the narrative of everyone's life. That, behind the phenomenal difference, there is but one story. And that's the story of moving from the no to the yes. All of life is like, no thank you, no thank you, no thank you. And ultimately it's, yes, I give in. Yes, I accept. Yes, I embrace. I mean, that's the journey. Everyone gets to the yes in the end, right?
A 1,000 years is but an instant. There's nothing new, nothing different. Same pattern over and over. Same clouds, same music, same as I felt an hour or an eternity ago. There's nothing here for me now, nothing at all. Now I remember, this happened to me before. This is why I left. Youth began to find your answers. Although it will seem difficult, the rewards will be great. Exercise your human mind as fully as possible, knowing it is only an exercise. Build beautiful artifacts, solve problems, explore the secrets of the physical universe, savor the input from all the senses, feel the joy and sorrow, the laughter, the empathy, compassion, and took the emotional memory in your travel bag. I remember where I came from and how I became a human, why I hung around. And now my final departure schedule. This way out, escaping velocity, not just eternity, but infinity.
I just think I've never
Wake
seen,
up!
I've never
Wake
seen,
up!
I've never seen,
Wake up!
I've never seen
Wake
this
up!
part. I've never seen.
Well, you've never seen it before because nobody ever showed you because you don't have the sensibility to take it in.
Do you think anybody else has done this in the history of the world?
Yes, Bruce Lee, Walt Disney, many other people. People in Chatsworth, people under the ground, people under
I believe that, but they went to a
Quit
facility.
interrupting!
They went to a facility. What happens if the ice melts? You're screwed. You're gonna die.
No, you're gonna come back. If I die, it's your fault. I'm not gonna die because you're gonna let me down.
I want you to sing. Row, 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 gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
How about I sing the song Forever Young? That'll be good, right? That'll be good, right?
Welcome to the future!
Is but a dream.